Good evening, yoga friends. Happy Wednesday. It's great to see you. We're still in a bit of chaos here. I've got two beds behind me now, and I just did not have the time to get them arranged, but it's Wednesday yoga. It's going to be low to the floor, relaxing, cooling, delightful. So we have all the room we need. Welcome if you're joining on YouTube with a growing tribe of friends, and welcome to my Zoomers. Wednesday is more yin style yoga, relaxing, restorative. And look who's here to join us. Looney bin Laden. He's been having a very chill day today. He knows the start of yoga always equals cat treats. So whether you've been with me for 20 years plus or 20 seconds, settle in on your back, take a load off. Easy does it. Relax and settle in. Nice turnout tonight. YouTube analytics, hundreds of people all over the world, and so many more of you are watching recorded. If you're watching recorded, it's August 14th, 2024 from Pleasant Hill, California. Anyway, we usually spend the first 5-6 minutes on the back relaxing, and then we move through a nice sequence of yin style yoga. I always like to start with a deep breath, especially if I've been busy buying new beds and such. Wait till you see my new background next week. I think you're really gonna like it. It's gonna be very aesthetically pleasing. Relax around your eyes. Maybe swallow once, circle your jaw around. I see some more Zoomers have come in. Great to have you tonight. Looney, do you want a snack? Looney's clocked in, so he's expecting a snack. I'm going to get up and get him one. Okay. If you're brand new on YouTube, this is Looney. He actually is the president of the yoga company. He taught me all my yoga. Eckhart Tolle, the famous spiritual teacher, he's well known for saying that cats are his spiritual teacher, and I think I know what he's talking about. Cats can relax and adapt to any situation. They can always have fun. They're purry and furry, and they're frisky and risky. Anyway, 3-4 more minutes on the back, just doing yoga shavasana. Just be a bag of bones. No rush. I got it. Looney does not like the interruption in his feeding schedule since I moved. It's been unbelievably 2 weeks, and it's taken me 2 weeks just to come close to being settled in, but it's really clicking into place. The place is beautifying. By next week, it's going to be Metropolitan Museum of Yoga Art. Good, now let's breathe down from our belly button. Make a meditation out of the rise and the fall of your navel stem. Hi, guy. Okay. Good. Spend 1 minute, feel your feels, breathe your breathes. Just relaxing our head and hearts and minds and bodies. Good, let's say the great prayer of acceptance. I accept exactly who I am, where I am, what I have, what I'm doing, what I'm feeling, right here, right now, exactly the way that it is. That's a most powerful prayer, the prayer of acceptance. Now, if you add gratitude to acceptance, you have what may be the most powerful of all prayers. I accept and am grateful for exactly where I am. Good. Biggest inhale of your whole life so far. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. We're calm and peaceful souls. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circulate super extra feel good through your body. Take your arms up to the ceiling. Lace your hands. Stretch your arms back up over your head. Writhe around in first thing in the morning, stretchy, euphoric, everything is going my way, with a Cheshire grin on your face. Good. Draw your knees in for some easy knee hugging and back rolling. It's a great way to start. Good. Let's roll up and issue Wednesday salutations, shall we? Anyway, much like Lucy, I've got some explaining to do. First of all, you might be watching on Zoom, a nice turnout of my best Zoom friends, or you might be watching on YouTube. Maybe you're brand new. Who's this guy doing yoga on the internet? I'm the only guy doing yoga on the internet. Anyway, I'm yoga for everybody. If you're not necessarily a circus performer, or maybe you don't have a cat, you just like to watch Looney. He's a probably 16-pounder now, year and a half old, monster puma. But anyway, we do yoga for the rest of us. If you're not a circus performer or a contortionist or a ballerina, everybody can benefit from yoga. Many of us are older than 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 or 90. But whatever age you are, I give you a lot of options. And the main thing about yoga at this phase of my life is that just an intelligent sequence of well-constructed movements that are simple. They give you the synergistic benefit of yoga, which is simply to be healthier, happier, and stronger, and enjoy your life more, like my cat. Anyway, that's explanation number one. Now, don't you think Looney deserves a cat treat after that? Explanation number two is, I moved a couple weeks ago. Everybody knows that unless you don't yet. But my studio is coming along. So next week, new camera, wider angle, bigger panorama, and this thing behind me, I'm going to talk to my artist friend, Kristen, and she's going to somehow paint that thing, something back there, so it looks spectacular. That's putting a lot of pressure on her, I know, but she's the best artist, one of the best artists that I know in the world. And when the camera is further away and this thing behind me is drawn back, there's going to be this beautiful panorama, and I can hardly wait to see it. Okay, is there anything else I need to explain? I think that's it. Let's chant Om. Nice big inhale. Prayer hands, drop chin, close eyes. A blessing. God, love, source, infinite higher organizing power. IHOP for short. Tap us in, tune us in, turn us on to thy beautiful, loving, always wise, always healing, always joyful vibe. May we get just what we need in the class tonight. Om, amen. By the way, I have two beds stacked behind me. I just brought in the smaller bed. The fact my bed goes up and down is a crucial part of this plan. So just Trust me. And the cat likes to climb it. Shoulders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you haven't moved for a while, you should move. It really stimulates, really stirs your pot. Other way, 1. But this is the most interesting move of my life, and consolidating and distilling all my favorite things into one place. Drum kit, desk, computers, all my guitars, something to sleep on, cat tree, piano, refrigerator. It's amazing. Inhale up. And out to the side. Let's go up our back for 5 poofs. Smooth, rhythmic movement designed to slow down the caterwauling of your mind. Hi, guy. You just had 17 cat treats. He doesn't like it right now. He can't get back to his cat tree in the corner. We're going to fix all that. Sometimes you got to go through chaos. It's just the way that it is. There he goes. Can you see him going up his cat tree in the background? That automatically gets 100 extra subscribers on YouTube. I'm going to build a cat walkway all the way around the room, and the wider angle camera is going to display. One more, inhale. I've got big plans, but right now I'm just going to shut up and do a seated forward fold. I'm going to relax. There's a block right here. I'm going to rest my forehead on the block because I'm tired as you know what from endlessly moving for 2 weeks. Usually you're done moving in a couple of days. Not this time. Drop your chin, wag your shag back and forth. Aren't you glad you know artists and people that can help you beautify your environment? I'm going to sway a little bit because that soothes my ragged mind sometimes. Inhale, look forward from fingertips, bright future. Exhale, deepen. 3 breaths. Next inhale, come on up. By the way, if you're new and the algorithm just dropped you off here, set a spell and just move a little bit, because if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. Lace your hands, thumbs up. Because I haven't found a razor for 2 weeks, I'm going to brush my thumbs down my rapidly growing, I look like a 1880s president, James Garfield, Rutherford B. Hayes, Benjamin Harrison. That's where I'm heading. Tonight is big unpacking night. I plan on finding my razor and shearing myself like a sheep. I don't like this feel. 6, 7, 8. Good. Now, weird if you haven't done it, take your thumbs underneath the corner of your jaw, push in a little bit, and it pops your head forward like a Pez dispenser. Relax your face down into your hands and massage your thumbs underneath your jawbone. You can do it mild, you don't have to kill yourself. That's Monday practice. If you're a veteran, you can go all the way in, find the button that pops your head off. I found my lighting. I found the thing that splashes the beautiful purple light on my gray wall background. Oh, it's going to look so good. No pressure, Kristen. She's actually in class. Good. Drop your chin, take your head around 8 times. 1. There's one person I can count on to do that job. Kristen. 3, 4. After she does it for me, you can hire her to do it for you. 5, 6. I love promoting my friends. 7. Now, as you might imagine, your head goes the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Now please relax your head down as if you fell asleep in public for about 27 seconds. Eyes closed, drop your chin, relax your shoulders. Feel your guts. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, catching up with ourselves. Now, the cool thing about Wednesday yoga, even if you're not watching it on Wednesdays, we can take our time. Right fingers back left corner of your head. Tilt your noggin to the right. After it tilts, drop your chin. Sandbag on your left shoulder. We are calm, peaceful souls. I'm glad I'm recording these early classes here in my new studio because I want to see the transformation. Slow, steady pressure, slow and steady wins the game. The hare gets off to the fast start, but he ends up in a rabbit mental institution. It's the tortoise that gets the job done, gets where he's going. You ever notice that in traffic, somebody keeps racing by you and you keep catching up, and then they have a speeding ticket, and then you are already home? Good, bring your head back up. That was a great analogy. Left fingers back right corner. Till then drop my hairy chinny chin chin. This is yin yoga, patient, slow, cooling, intuitive, calming. Good, now click your head back up. Doing. Good, and this is a Wednesday pat pat buttercat thing where you're purring and needing some dough. Do you need some dough? You either need some dough or you need some dough. This is the doughy kind. Good, put them in here and just, again, these are rhythmic, soothing, swaying, side to side movements. There's a reason animals do this. So we're animals. Did you know that? Could go up, over, and around and down. 1, 2, 3. 4 of these are sufficient. 4. I'm pinning myself to the floor. Now the flexion nobody ever does except yogis. Arms out to the side. This flexion. Upside down pause. Push and smush a couple of times. Satisfying, isn't it? Yoga touches something very deep in our limbic system and our reptile brain. It stimulates our rest and relaxation response. 100,000 years ago, humans were always on the run, always running from saber-tooths, but every now and then you got to feed and breed. So we took advantage. Good, back up, over, forward, around, and down. You know, our ancestors took advantage of feeding and breeding, otherwise we wouldn't be here. I hope you take advantage of feeding and breeding. 3, 4. Do I really have to describe this? My students are way smarter than average. Go like this, other way. I really do have intelligent yoga students. That's just the truth. I've been to other yoga studios. Check it out. Hello, bright new yoga studio. The different camera angle, the wider lens, Oh my God. I went to IKEA, I bought a new desk, I installed it today. It almost became a chest of drawers, but I figured it out at the last second. Faster, faster. Now I've got way more space over here. Cup your hands at your heart, be grateful. What's new and interesting? What's your project? What are you working on? Got a new business? You writing a book? You producing some music? You going back to school? You visiting with a friend? Are you going to travel? Feel the buzz of upcoming new joy coming into your life. Pre-pave your nervous system so more joy fits. That just makes sense to me. Okie dokie, and if you can tolerate it, fists in the floor. And if this is too much on fists, just use palms. Come up, lift up, wake it up. And sink on down. Isn't that an intelligent movement? That's back bending for the rest of us. Did you know that? Now that opened up my diaphragm, so now I can chant Om extra longer. Nice big inhale. Prayer hands, drop your chin, close your eyes. I invite you, within the sound of my voice, that you would pray for the thing most wanted or needed in your life right now. Pray strong and bold and with great faith. Pray for something so big it could never happen on your own power. Only the one who has all power could make it happen. That's what I would suggest. God loves big prayers. Lace your hands. I'm pushing my butt up and my paws up. Man, I filled up my whole camera. Sorry. I'll fix it already. Good, now I'm going to waddle a little bit to loosen up my tight ass. Now next week, if you like and subscribe on YouTube, I'm going to do a visual tour of my new place. I'm going to do a whole 360 and it's going to be great. Good, now turn right, 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 right. Left hand, right knee. If you got them long arms, your left hand can go all the way down on the floor, but keep your spine angle tall. Enjoy simple twists to the right, shoulders relaxed, chin level, eyes closed. This is yin, just get what you need tonight. It's no one pose, it's the magic of all of them woven together. Inhale here. Exhale, release out of that. Now my legs have been crossed this way. It's very habitual, so it feels funky to switch it the weird feeling way, but it's good for you. And you know you can do the same thing with lacing your hands. For me, that's regular. That's irregular. Push up. Now knuckles on your head, relax your shoulders. Feel how much your shoulders can relax with your knuckles on top of your head. Can you keep your knuckles, can you keep your shoulders that relaxed while still extending your arms? In other words, we don't need to hypertonic our shoulders just to extend our arms up. Even if you've been hanging drapes today, inhale. Exhale, left, 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 left. Then arms and peripheral leverage to amplify your twist a little. Base of your spine in. And if you stay patient and breathe in, you'll gain more and more degrees of twist. It's not a competition, except to see how spectacular you can feel. Even with your eyes closed, turn your eyes further to the left. Inhale here. Exhale and come on out. Regular yoga inhale. Exhale, and then the pose I made up, feet together. I made up Sheryl Crow's. Tomorrow marks 90 days of my diet. I'm carnivore now. I'm not judging or proselytizing. I know many yogis are vegans or vegetarians for spiritual reasons, and I really appreciate that. But for me, I went carnivore for autoimmune and to lose weight. I've lost 21 pounds in 90 days, which makes yoga more fun. Good. Now you find the diet that works for you. I'm not preaching yet. Up your back. Speaking of carnivore, chickens, elbows inside your knees, drop your chin, and if you can't squeeze your knees together, me neither. But if you do drop your chin and relax the back of your neck, this will stimulate lymph in your armpits, amongst about 60 other fabulous things. This is going turtle. This is going inside. You can't always be out there gallivanting in the world. You got to come in sometimes. Good. Now a counter pose from this. You got to get your elbows out first. Fold your shinny shin under. Good. This is something we haven't done for a while. I'm taking my bayonet fingers and I'm massaging deep to where my leg meets my hippies. And there's a lot of cables that go through there. Xfinity, Comcast, lymph, blood, goo. There's a big gooey cable in there. Most people are very tight. They would scream if they did that, but you're yogi. Place your hands behind your head. And in fact, I can tilt over 5, 10 more degrees with a good deal of my belly out of the way. Everyone's welcome in my class, all body styles, every creed, every belief system. Yoga is not a belief system. It's a regimen of action and experience that will improve whatever your belief system is. Good. And up you go. Good. Now, I think I've made it very clear over 20 years that I can't lean all the way back. A, because I can't. B, there's a bed frame behind me. But if you can lean all the way back, don't let me stop you. I'm not here to stop you. I'm here to amplify the love of your life. For me, this is fine. If you're a bendy pinup model, arms back over your head, grab your elbows, look, what's a good word, saucy? I haven't looked saucy for a while. Lean back. Take your time. It's Wednesday, unless you're watching it on some day other than Wednesday. Either way, like and subscribe. It's spreading us around the world. We're going to get to 1,000 subscribers very soon. Got to get to 1,000 before you get to 1,000,000. Now, one big inhale from your belly button. Exhale from your belly button. Good, Yogi Jogis. Come on up. Good. All right. Be a cactus in the school play. Inhale. Now just rotate the screen to the right, right, right. Long arms, left hand, right ankle. Shorter arms, left hand, right hip. Really long arms, right arm all the way around your body. Snake it around. Reach all the way around like the great yogis. Grab your left shin. And then turn your face all the way to the left, even though your chest is going to the right. Tilt your head to the left, drop your chin. Be beautiful. This is some serious body, beautiful hieroglyphics here, even for a coarse brute werewolf such as myself. Coarse brute werewolf. Where do words come from? Beautiful. What's the counter pose? Well, you got to let go. First, you got to let go, right? Back on your fists or palms and rock it up, kids. Thrust thy pelvis heavenward. This gets everything. And come on down. Okay, this is called Around the World in 80 minutes. Not quite 80 minutes, but now you may not be able to get your right ankle over your left knee. If you can't, it's not my fault. You just got to come to my class and like and subscribe. If that doesn't go there, put it there. Put her there. With this laptop camera, I can go all the way across my room. All right, now right arm under. Hug yourself and make out with yourself for a moment. I think a good question is, would you go steady with yourself? Now with my fingers on my shoulders, I can pull my elbows in so they cross. And then, only then fold up your hands. Otherwise you could break one of your arms off, which is not, it's disarming. Now, see how I can sort of NutriBullet my elbows around? I had a nice massive migraine headache yesterday. I'm not complaining, but my neck, back, and shoulders get tight. And this gets me out of the prison. Surely he shall release me from the snare of the fowler and from the noise and pestilence. Good way to talk about body tension. Good, ups and downs. Good, elbows face, chest to the right. Again, tilt your face to the left. Turn your face to the left. Drop your chin, lift your elbows, spine tall. And my favorite instruction, stop thinking. Good, now bring elbows back to the front. Slide hands to elbows, very clever. Side, side. I think one of the best parts of life is being in a creative project. Whether it's starting a business or remodeling or painting a new painting, writing a book, there's just creative projects where you're tapped into God and flowing out. That is the juice of life, I think. To do that better, do yoga. Bring your arms down. Take your opposable thumbs. If you don't have access to your feet, keep coming back. Massage the middle, center, bottom of your feet. If you say, well, I don't have any creativity or inspiration, I don't have any ideas, I don't have any special talents, you got to stop saying that. Because God made you special with an amazing genius, all your own. If you do some yoga, the inspiration will come. Good, now I'm pushing my thumbnails into the middle, center, bottom of my feet in order to be inspired. Chant Om, that will help, loud. God love source, bless everyone watching and participating with fresh, lively new creativity, inspiration, and life-transforming epiphanies. Yeah, baby. Maybe you're not flexible enough to bring your head down to a block. Well, just lean forward a little bit. There's a lot of things I can't do. In fact, most things I can't do yet, but I just try to pick up a little every day. Don't bounce. Don't force. Practice the Chinese art of Wu Wei, not forcing. If your head does hit the block, you could roll out your beautiful forehead and soften your third eye. Your third eye is where the inspiration comes in for your new painting, your new book, where you're going to travel, how you're going to serve. Good, friends, come on up. That was a long asymmetrical sequence. Anytime I leave any out on the other side, my friend Helga, who's smarter than I am, always reminds me. I haven't found my fan yet, so I have to use this. Now, right knee out to the side, left shinny shin folds under, hands behind your head, tilt left. Try it with your eyes closed, it's darker. Now here's a great Zen question. What in this very moment is missing? Now the ego might, well, a new yacht, the painting behind my studio, but really nothing's missing that could possibly prevent our peace and our joy and our contentment. I have everything I need in this moment to be blissfully, joyfully, happy, content, and fulfilled. I didn't always talk this way. Does your elbow come all the way down? It might. If not this lifetime, next lifetime. Good. Come on up. Good. Now from here, the seeming impossible laying all the way on your back, but some people never couldn't do it. They never lost it, so they don't have to regain it. But if you're up here with me, it's okay. Everybody gets a free pose. If this is free, arms back over your head like pinup model. If you're up here with me, just grin and bear it. This is the one missing range of motion for most humans. This is gone. The front of the body is atrophied and petrified from sitting in chairs. And if you get this going on again, you'll know a new freedom and a new happiness. If you can already do it, you'll know a new freedom and a new happiness. Good, exhale all the air out. On your next inhale, come on up. Then the kids go full cactus and exhale left, 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 left. Screw your butt into the floor. Don't release your hands. Turn, use big muscles. Right hand, left ankle, unless you got to grab your left hip instead. Left arm behind you. Push into your left arm to bring some lift through your spine. Shoulders relaxed, chin level, eyes closed. And for snake charmers, left arm all the way behind your back. And believe it or not, the yogis reach all the way around, grab their right shin. Now it's okay if you don't do that, you'll get the same cosmic benefits. It's just, I think it's just for fun. A lot of life is sheerly for the fun of it. Why else would God split himself into an infinite number of units of herself? For fun and for generosity. Inhale. Good. Exhale and come out. Now the next one, the explosive back bend, I use my fist because it makes my arms longer. If you think about it, lift up. And then lift up. And then wherever your hips are, lift your hips higher than your hips, and then poke your chest up. Explode thy chest and hippies up. That's got to be good for you, right? Good, come on down. Fountain of Youth, you guys. Ponce de Leon. Take this out. Member, if you're a member, if that doesn't go over, leave it there for a couple of weeks. This took me 2 weeks to get in this pose. Now, sometimes the knee is up and you're being hurtled back, so you might want to sit on a blanket. After a while, I can wobble my hips. My pelvic bowl is level. How's your pelvic bowl? When my pelvis is level, my spine is upright and I have spectacular posture. Can't help it. Choose your parents. Well, arms out. Sheryl Crow's piano, computer. Just like at my old place, except my piano's now on this side rather than this side. By the way, if you're local, just like and subscribe, send me a message, and I'm happy to have you over. We'll drink some coffee. By the way, I am a life coach, and we can talk about realizing your dreams. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Palms open, left arm under. Kind of grab your shoulders with your fingertips and don't hurt yourself, but bring your elbows in closer. Drop your chin, make out with yourself. Not much, but I'm all I think about. Now, if your elbows line up or cross, you now qualify for eagle arms. I saw Tiger Woods doing this, and he's buff. Up and down with your elbows. You can have great musculature and be flexible at the same time. Think gymnast. Good, now circles. Ooh, that gets me. Other way. Woo! Woo. Good, now sitting tall, belly button, chest, elbows face left, 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 face right, right, right. Your face could go more than 90 degrees to the right. Tilt your head to the right, drop your chin. Hold your baby up away from the Gila monster. How many times have you had to rescue your kids? Good, now bring thy elbows back to the center. Slide hands to elbows. Cleverly bring them up. And this is my version of belly dancing, and it doesn't involve my belly at all because I do not have that motion of my hips. So I'm going to belly dance with my elbows instead. Probably better for, nobody wants to see that, side side. People that belly dance, do it because people want to watch. Okay, now bring these down. Take your opposable thumbs, dolphins are jealous, middle, center, bottom of your feet. Now we're going to get inspiration, guidance, creativity, epiphany, stunning realization. We're just one idea away from having everything change overnight. One touch of God's favor really is true. One idea. Push your thumb into your foot pretty strong. Drop your chin, close your eyes. And then pray the prayer of receiving. Thank you, God, love, source, for all the prayers you've answered. Thanks for all the ones all lined up. Thank you that all my prayers haven't been answered yet, because as George Carlin said, if you had everything, where would you put it? Especially in this room. Okay, chant Om, big inhale. Now, don't you think we deserve a restorative pose? I agree. The only problem is, here's one block. I'm not sure I can find the other one, but if I need to, I'm going to use this tub of savory salmon flavored cat treats. My cat hears that. I think my other block. Ah, 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 ah. I can meet any challenge. Let's do the one with a big one and a medium one and look at that. You see that? That's like one of those water slides. Now we're going to veg for about 5 minutes. If you don't have blocks, go down to my description below, order them on Amazon. You'll have them by 7 p.m. and I'll get a giant royalty. Go ahead and do that anyway. Like and subscribe also. Now just one under my head. OMG. If you're not familiar with restorative yoga, they're usually 3, 4, 5, 1,500 minutes. They feel good. There's some sensation. It kind of pries your body open. This is one of my faves. If you don't have blocks, just use some pillows, head higher than your heart. Your legs can be crossed like mine. You could splay them out. You could cross your ankles. You could have your feet together and your knees out to the side if you have open groins. And this pose starts now. Make it feel good. Definitely sensation, stretching your heart open, right? The relaxation of having your head beautifully supported. Yogi option of how you're going to arrange your legs, and all the time in the world. You can fall asleep if you want. If you're brand new, trust yoga, trust many centuries of human wisdom arranging these bodily shapes for well-being, healing, and alignment. You don't have to think of everything. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. If you're one of my bendy bear, ragdoll, jellyfish, Gumby, pokey friends, you can take your arms back over your head but I'm gonna leave that up to your wisdom. I'm a pretty flexible 50-year-old guy. I can do it. And the benefit of yin is the time. Doesn't this feel good? Doesn't it sink in? Okay, fingertips on the back of your head. Tilt your face forward. Just lift your brain first. Arms down by the side of your body. Draw your elbows in a little. Press out straight and slow. Good, and then we'll counterpose in one more restorative. I hope you have a block. It really helps. And this is the one that's going to take the whole class and put it into order. And this is you have options. I'm just going to lift my butt. I'm going to put this underneath my triangle shaped tail feathers. You can just do bridge pose with your feet on the floor, or a couple of my friends, legs up is their favorite pose, and I like to satisfy my friends. If you don't have a block, you could just do it without a block, I guess. But this is about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and then we will move into finishing Shavasana. This is one of the best things for your circulation, to help your heart, keep the circulation to the far parts of your body going well. If you find you can't do this, it's a struggle, just do it a little. You'll get a little bit better every day, and just make a commitment to treat yourself well and start to do this once a day, either live with me or watch one of my recorded. I've got 700 yoga videos on upward spiral yoga. So 300, 5, it's a big number. One more minute, you can do it. You're strong. I bet you're loving it. Good, bend your knees. Bring your feeties in like for a soft landing, like butterflies landing on foam toppers. When your feet come down, lift your buns, slide blockage out of way, stendorama your legs, and you magically find yourself in finishing 5 minute ecstatic Shavasana, aka corpse pose. Night Helgasana, love you, moi. See you next time. Utnat. Good. Everybody else, lay on your back. 5 minutes. Don't skip this. You get 1,000 times the benefits by vegging for 5 minutes. And who doesn't like to do that? Your breathing will naturally slow down. It'll move more down toward your belly button. Your brain will melt. Your bones will soften. Okay, my friends, there's that guy's voice from a million miles away. Stay nice and relaxed. In fact, relax even more. At this propitious time where there's a nice blending of soul and spirit, you can invite God, love, source, whoever your higher power is. I suspect we all have the same one. I try to invite God in as much as possible. I love trying to cooperate. Wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate super feel good through yourself. Nice deep breath back in your body. Curl onto your right side, take your time. Good, now please keep your eyes closed when you sit up. It'll change your life. Trust your butt can find your seat. Trust your seat can find your butt. Your spines are longer, your minds are more opener, your heart is throbbing with love, hands to our heart, drop the chin. We're so much more one than we are separate. That's a miracle. All together we say, Namas Wednesday. Okay, first, YouTubers, thanks for always stopping in. We're well on our way to getting our first 1,000 subscribers, just a few more. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Does it seem like a gratuitous request? It probably is, but could you do me a huge favor with big doughy eyes, please? It makes a big difference. It only helps the world survive, okay? That's all you're doing. So I'll see you YouTubers later. Leave a comment for Looney. He returns all of them. All right, now 2 ladies are still